got three types of muscle. This is probably cardiac muscle. You could see the intercalated discs there that separate, or if you will, connect the cells. They usually have one nucleus per cell, rarely two. This is smooth muscle. Smooth muscle sometimes can repair itself, yes. Skeletal muscle, which is turned on by the nervous system. By the way, cardiac muscle can be turned on by the nervous system too, but it's autorhythmic locally. This skeletal muscle has more than one nucleus per cell. Here you can see 2 or 3, there's a lot of them, and they're huge conglomerations of cells. Skeletal muscles, the cells are huge. They're called fibers usually. The myofibers here, they're a little smaller in the muscle of the heart, and this is the smooth. I moved it over here because smooth and cardiac are both involuntary, whereas cardiac and skeletal are both striated. You could see the stripes on there, and those stripes represent the actin and the myosin filaments overlapping. You see the striations? The striations are overlaps of actin and myosin. Very organized in all cases, but skeletal muscle is organized in a certain way where the muscles are huge, kind of hot dog shaped, enormous, and then there's these ways of getting in there. This model doesn't really show it as much, called T-tubules or transverse tubules. These are more connected, such that the heart is sometimes called a functional syncytium, which means one cell can turn on the next, which can turn on the next. There's tiny little openings between the cells called gap junctions, which perhaps is what this is trying to demonstrate. And then smooth muscles are really complicated. They can be turned on by the nervous system too, and hormones can sometimes turn them on, like, for example, the uterus and oxytocin, the gallbladder, and a hormone called cholecystokinin or CCK. Smooth muscles, one nucleus per cell. One nucleus per cell for most cardiac muscle cells, and then of course skeletal muscle cells, many myoblasts fused together before we're born to become these enormous cells with multiple nuclei called skeletal muscle fibers. These two are striated, these two are involuntary, so the middle child